All of your other favorite Roblox games update regularly except for Blox Fruits, but why? Isn't it just easy for them to update weekly, especially with such a big team? And so many tools to even do admin abuses like every other game. Well, no. Blox Fruits is working on huge things behind the scenes, and they have been having us wait for quite a while. C4 was meant to come out a very long time ago, and it actually was meant to come out maybe even this summer, but it doesn't seem like it will. Thankfully, I actually got Uzoth and Foltyn to give me information on this because this is insane, and they revealed something huge that's going to be coming in the next Blox Fruits update with C4. By the way, I will also be gifting out some dragon fruits as well as some kitsune fruits. All you have to do is comment just like how this guy did, comment your username, and then I will go ahead and gift you a couple fruits, and you just need to be subscribed. As long as you're subscribed, like the video, and you comment below your username, I will go ahead and gift you a fruit every single time I release a video for the whole year. So if you want a chance to win the dragon fruit, subscribe, like the video, and comment your username. Now this next Blox Fruit update will not be your normal update. It will be huge because of course they've had us waiting for so long that it has to be huge. Now when asking Uzoth for update information, I obviously can't because he's not allowed to, otherwise Rip Indra will quite literally murder him. And of course I have to respect him for not saying anything and keeping it a secret, but I did get some very cool information. So let's go ahead and talk to Foltyn and see what he says.
Alright, so I'm here with the homie Foltyn. Dude, you know, what do you think, bro? Why are they delaying C4? Why are they delaying? Honestly, okay, I played Blox Fruits a little bit. Every update takes forever, but once I start to complain a little bit, the update comes out, worth the wait. Every single time, every Blox Fruits update has always been worth the wait. Dude, do we need to complain more, low-key? Yo, you know what we should do, bro? Make like a big complaint, and then they have to drop it, and then you get banned. Dude, is they banned the motive? Because like at least they'll get the update. Maybe, you know what? You complain about it, and then maybe they'll drop the update faster. Word. So I should get banned, and then you should be chilling. Yeah, exactly. Word, you get banned, I'll be chilling. Word, that's a fire deal, bro. That's such a fire deal. Okay, bet. All right, what do you think is going to be in the update? We have C4 obviously, but there's also going to be some fruit reworks, but there's also going to be some new fruits. What do you think? I think. How big is the update going to be? Because it's been 2 years, bro. It's going to be huge. The update obviously is going to be huge. One of the fruits I want to come out, Foltyn fruit. Ooh. That's what I want. That'd be fire. Foltyn fruit would be sick. That'd be so yeah. Foltyn fruit. Okay, how would it work? Unlimited Riz. Super handsome. And you have God mode. So, boom, that's God it. Mode. You only need 3 moves. Dude, have you ever told them, like, yo, we need a Foltyn fruit? Nah, I actually haven't. Maybe I'll message. If any of the owners that watch this, Foltyn fruit. Yo, we need to talk to Uzoth. Yeah, Uzoth, yeah. He is here. Actually, you know what? Have you talked to him? Bro, I've talked to him about the update. And get a video with him. Get him on here. Alright, I'm gonna pan to Uzoth right now. Let's ask him if we can add a Foltyn fruit.
Okay, let me just be clear here. A Foltyn fruit is not going to actually happen, but here's what I want to do. The goal is right now to find Uzoth. Basically, we're at VidCon where a bunch of other YouTubers fly out and essentially literally have a party without dating. And once I find him, I actually want to present the idea of a Foltyn fruit. Basically, if I present Uzoth any ideas for updates, he will probably talk to Red or Rip Indra, and they will probably consider it or they will probably shoot it. But this actually brings up a really good idea for a future Blox Fruits update. YouTuber fruits is something that could actually happen via us getting a code and entering it and then getting a YouTuber fruit. A Foltyn fruit, an INU fruit, an Uzoth fruit. These are so many good ideas that can literally be implemented in the game. YouTuber fruits would be insanely OP. I bet so many people would want to actually have one of those. And even though this was all a joke, I think if I actually tell Uzoth about a Foltyn fruit right now, then he will probably consider it. And then if we talk about a Uzoth fruit, maybe even a Nito Blox fruit, that would be insane. There's so many new fruits that we need in Blox Fruits right now, and YouTuber fruits would literally make up for all of it. There's so many reworked fruits that we're getting right now, and just so many fruits that are getting reworked that we kind of don't need and we don't even use. I mean, the magnet fruit is one, the venom fruit is one, which these are fruits that we will never use. I bet the rocket fruit will get reworked, which is something that we will never use. But once all these fruits are finally reworked, we will finally start getting some brand new fruits, which is time, honestly. We are finally due for some brand new fruit. Ever since the dragon fruit update, we haven't really gotten a new fruit. Not something at least brand new or something insanely OP like the dragon fruit. The dragon fruit was the last new thing that came out in Blox Fruits, which was also very innovative. We've never gotten one fruit and two fruits inside of it in one with literally two different mechanisms. We need something like the dragon fruit once again, and they were going to do this with the control fruit, but it didn't turn out like how we expected. And so this winter of 2026, we're definitely expecting something humongous with a new fruit, and definitely something as good as the dragon fruit, because we're definitely due for one, and we've been waiting a little bit too long, so we definitely deserve a reward for this. So that's why now I'm going to talk to Uzoth about YouTuber fruits, something that needs to be implemented in the game at this point. Because let's be honest, if a Foltyn fruit was to actually be a real thing, how many of us will actually get it? Probably a lot of us, and maybe these YouTuber fruits could be better than the current fruits we have, because let's be honest, all the fruits they've reworked, have we ever really used them? I don't think so. The dragon fruit is honestly the only fruit we've ever used that actually has lasted till today the longest. I think that's the only reworked fruit we've all used, and it's gonna stay like that because nobody actually cares about reworked fruits. And the reason they are even reworking a bunch of these fruits is so that Blox Fruits stays up to date, as it's a very old game. Once C4 comes out, the entire game will be revamped, from the grinding system to a lot of the fruits to how all the seeds look. So the game is going to look drastically different, including the entire fruit system.
Alright, I've got an admin. It took me a while. Bro, I searched for 2 hours and I was trying to find an admin all over VidCon where a lot of Roblox YouTubers pop out. But after such a long search, I found Uzoth. Uzoth, the freaking admin of Blox. Bro, how are you doing, bro?
Good, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Alright, I have a question, bro. Alright, I have a question. I have a very important question. Look, I'm not gonna ask you about C4 or the update because I know you can't give no info.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Red will low-key like pop your head out and like throw it as a basketball outside a trash can.
I'm glad you know.
But look, I have an important question. The most important question in Blox Fruits history. Look, my boy Foltyn, right?
Okay.
We were talking about the update, but there's one thing that he really wants to know about the update. What? Will there be a Foltyn? Foltyn, dude, it has to have Riz mode. It has to have God mode.
Okay.
And that's actually it. That's the only two things.
That's the only two things?
That's it. That's it.
So
and then it needs to be neat.
Anything.
It needs to be neat.
It needs to be neat. So my question is, who told him about it? Who told him that we're doing it? Because did you tell him? Because like I didn't say nothing about it.
Wait, and we were just talking about it. Wait, is it a real thing?
Maybe someone leaked it already.
Yo, it's a real thing!
Someone leaked it? Oh my, bro!
Yo!
I got banned him!
Damn!
I got banned you!
No! Wait, don't ban me! Don't ban me, bro! I didn't do nothing! Yo, it was all Foltyn. It was all Foltyn. I'm not trolling. Yo, play the clip. It was all Foltyn.
I don't believe it. I'm banning all of you.
Yo!